Hey guys, we're here in Scotland, Aberdeen, and we are on day one. Rogue Invitationals are about to start in literally, well, the man starts in roughly 1 hour, so I'm literally just going to the venue right now, which is literally 5 minutes away. Gonna eat my last meal, warm up, and start with the first event, the Deadlift for Max. It's gonna be, I'm super stoked. So, to talk about the first day, the first three events are Deadlift for Max, the Farmers into Lock Lift, and then the Inver stones. Those are the three first events today. How am I feeling about those? I'm feeling good, you know. I think, I honestly, you know, obviously I'm going in to win the deadlift. You know, we'll do a recap of that later, you know. I have my opening plans as well, and then second attempt and third attempt. That might obviously change depending on how I feel when I warm up, but most likely it's going to be fine. With the Farmers and Lock, I truly believe that I've made enough progress in my pressing where I should be able to finish that. And I would be stoked to finish that, to be honest. And that's the goal. I think if we can finish the Farmers and then the Lock, I should get good points. Then we go into the Inver stones, and obviously, you know, I'm known for how consistent and good I'm at the stones, you know, natural stones, Atlas stones. So, you know, my plan there is to win that event as well. I gotta, you know, because as you guys know, the pressing is still not top tier. I gotta make sure I, you know, get maximum points in those events where I feel like I can. And that's the plan. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go to the venue right now. We'll see you guys soon.
So, do you want to just wrap this around your head?
Alright, feeling good.
It's monstrous for a finisher.
Yeah. I was going to say, just as an opener, it's monstrous.
And three athletes that are starting on it. It's crazy. Here's our rookie, Hafthor Julius Bjornsson.
Rookie to this show.
Yes, indeed.
We saw him a couple years ago at the Invitational in the record breakers when he didn't compete. So yeah, first time at this competition.
It's so strange to say that. Hafthor, one of the greatest strength athletes of all time. There is talk that he is the man to break the deadlift record. He's the current record holder, but not in the raw deadlift. This is the raw deadlift. Let's see what shape he's in. Out of the suit, 925 pounds opener. And that is ridiculously easy by the mountain. Hafthor making that look easier than anyone else.
Wow.
Now it's time to get down to business. 925, good for Hafthor Bjornsson. And as you mentioned, Laz, made it look easy to match Mitchell Hooper and Bobby Thompson.
Now, Mitch and Bobby need to be smart with these selections. They need to not worry about Hafthor. Hafthor looks stupidly strong on this event. They've got to think about the whole contest.
Correct.
They don't want to get into
She was talking to go.
Her pressing is getting better, but I don't know, at 260 pounds, I don't know that she's hit that yet before.
It's the final heat.
So Farmers is bread and butter for Lucy. She's always good at lifting anything off the floor.
Right.
This is just a warm-up for this log lift. Neither of them rushing. Thor knows that 3 reps keeps him in contention. And Lucy will be thinking the same, I think. If she can get a rep on this, get herself good points.
Yeah, she definitely needs a rep. Keep herself up in the top of the leaderboard.
Here we go. Let's see what Thor's pressing is looking like. We know his deadlift is insanely strong. Stabilizing himself. That's a good, solid rep.
Good.
He was nervous, you could tell, but he actually pressed it very well.
Lucy fails her first attempt.
Thor being methodical. He's got a game plan, and he's sticking to it.
Well, Tom Evans for the men is going to lock up the event win, and Mitch Hooper is going to finish second.
Huge win for Thomas Evans as well. What a man.
And Hooper looks to be the overall leader depending on how this shakes out.
I think looking at the time, Mitch will have to go into the overall lead now. But for Thor, it's all about staying as close as possible. He's got lots of good events. The next event particularly, a great event for Hafthor. So he wants to keep himself in contention. Rep number 2. No, that didn't look good at all.
Come on, Lucy, come on. And you have to wonder how much the farmers taking a little bit out of their legs also is, taking out of their leg drive for the log press.
It will do. It's so interesting. First time I saw the yoke into the log, I wasn't sure about it. And then watching it, it was one of my favorite events. And this is the same. The farmers, although it's not the hardest farmers we've ever seen the women do, you're not used to doing that before coming to a log.
Right.
And it does throw the athletes off.
Right, it's usually the other way around.
30 seconds remain. Lucy Underdown is going to make another go.
Let's go in for one more.
Come on, there we go.
Come on, Lucy.
She needs this, come on.
Hafthor's got it to his shoulders.
Hafthor's still battling.
I don't know if it's going to happen for Hafthor.
No, it's not happening now, unfortunately. 4 seconds to go.
Is not going to finish it. So Hafthor Bjornsson with one good lift means Tom Evans is going to pick up the event win. I believe it's his first career event win here at the Rogue Invitational.
He's going to be over the moon. And you know what? He deserved that win. He really moved well with the farmers. Every single rep looked strong on the log.
Lucy Underdown.
He's disappointed for sure. So, first event was Deadlift. He came first, as always, as expected, incredible. And even discussed going for the world record, which is 470 kilograms under these conditions, which is no suit. Figure 6 straps, no suit. So he was going to do it, and then he decided save energy for the entire day. Next event, we didn't expect that, but he came 10th out of 10. So that's cost him most likely the entire show. I can't see him coming back from that. So what happened? He rushed to the bathroom before we started, and then they were calling him on. He's still in the bathroom, so he had to run out. He couldn't get his wrist wraps on in time, so he threw his wrist wraps down. So there's one thing, no wrist wraps. He ran to the start, so his heart rate is already up to start the event. Anyway, ran the frame, ran the farmers, got to the first log. It looked great. But he said he had no more energy. He said his endurance was down. And then that's what affected him. So now, of course, he's disappointed. Next event is Stones. Great event for Hafthor. We expect to come first there. But we shall see. It's a long day. I think it's like, well, what's the time now? It's 4:30. We started at 11 o'clock. 3 events with long rest in between. So I think that's hard to deal with as well. But he's upstairs, he's having a meal, and I think he's on in about an hour. So I'll go see how he is and then get ready for the Stones. It's either an hour or 2 hours, I've got to figure it out. Long day for everyone. Let's see how we go in Stones.
Alright guys, 2 events done. First event was the deadlift. Went well, won the event, pulled 1,010 pounds, super happy. My deadlift is looking really good at the moment. Kind of wanted to go for the raw world record, but decided not to do it. Decided to save myself for the rest of the events. The event of that was the farmers into a log lift, where
1 minute athletes.
I have no fucking excuses. I just didn't perform. That's it, It's one of those things you don't. I truly felt that I was strong enough to finish those three lifts. I wasn't. It is what it is. We move on. Next event is the Inver stones, and I'm going to do my absolute best. Let's go.
And here's another man that can lift stones, the former king of the stones. He wants that crown back for himself.
Hafthor Bjornsson, if you missed it earlier today on the deadlift event, there was, for a second, it looked like he might be going for the world record. And then said that he wanted to be smart, take the event win.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's still on the way back when it comes to the pressing. Maybe there's a little mental issue there. Obviously, when you're coming back from injury, it's always difficult. But we've seen some tremendous performances on everything else. He'll want to win this event. Even as good as Tom Stoltman was, Thor will believe he can be better.
Hafthor probably could have thrown that thing into the front row as easily as he picked it up. 300, no problem. Now to 365. That's good. 400 and 420 are all that remains for Hafthor Bjornsson.
Just like Tom, the first three didn't even go to the lap. The fourth doesn't go to the lap. He's got time for this. If he doesn't make a mistake, we may have a new... Wow!
Get out of here, Hafthor!
That was amazing.
27.34 seconds.
Wow.
He's reminding us how good he is at stone lifting. Not one single stone went to the lap. Every stone one motioned. Almost 10 seconds faster than Tom Stoltman. And we were super impressed with what Tom Stoltman did. Look at this. Straight up. Gets his hands in position. No problem. I am in shock watching that.
And the most impressive thing, too, I think, was that he just went right to the buzzer. 27.34 seconds.
Tremendous.
Yeah. Huh. All right, third event done, the Inver stones. Good comeback. Got the event win. Super happy, super pleased. I really needed that. I needed to prove again that I am king of the stones. Really happy with the win in the Inver stones. Never touched those stones before. So it was, I tried to be quick but careful because I wasn't sure how the grip was on them. But you know, like I said, super pleased with the win. We're here to fight. It's not done yet, even though I had a really poor event with the farmers and log. It is what it is. You know, you win some, you lose some, but you know, overall, I can't say pleased, but I guess I'm okay. You know, it's never good when you finish that last in the event like the farmers and log. Definitely did not plan on that. I thought that, you know, I would be capable of lifting all three of the logs, you know, or the log 3 times. I don't know what happened, man. After the farmers, I got out of breath. I couldn't get it back, and you know, I don't want to stand here and, you know, give you guys some excuses, but you know, it is what it is. I should have done better, and you know, after this show, obviously, I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna work really hard on my pressing, like I've been doing. I feel like even though I only did 1 rep, I feel like I made some massive improvements in my pressing. You know, I didn't show it today. Hopefully, I can show it tomorrow in the press medley, because I know I can do more. So we have 2 really good events tomorrow, and obviously the pressing. You know, I'll do my best. Let's go.
Myself also quite tired. Yeah.
All right, guys. We won 2 events, lost 1 event, literally lost 1 event. Overall, you know, I don't know how I feel about it, you know. How are you?
I'll tell you how I feel, man. When we see the deadlift, it's like, of course Hafthor's going to win. When we see the stones, it's like, I don't want to say of course, because there's like a lot of great stone lifters these days.
100%.
And it's also Inver stones, which is not
never touched those stones before, so you know, I went into those stones with confidence, because I'm naturally good at stones. But at the same time, I want to be fast, but make sure not make any mistakes. So I make sure to squeeze each stones. I put the taco towel very, very well on my fingertips because that's where you need the most grip, you know. Went well, you know, won the event, super happy, but you know, you never know, you know. Obviously it's nice to prove again that I'm the best
King of Stones.
Yep.
Something for you guys to, when you watch back, he did one motion on every single one, which was very, like, as a spectator, it was very cool to watch. I was looking at Tom, and Tom was just before Hafthor, and of course Tom is one of the best stone lifters in the world.
Yeah.
He's got the world record, you know. So it's, you know, let's have a look at what he does. And he was doing 2 motions for the 4th and the 5th. And I thought, okay, maybe that's how it goes. And then Hafthor comes along and 1 motions every single one. And I was
has Tom the world record on these stones?
No, on an Atlas stone, I believe it's 280 something.
On an Atlas stones, the heaviest Atlas stone ever lifted. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is the only event of its kind, and you just won it. So you could definitely say you're the best in the world at Inver stones.
Yeah.
So it was amazing to watch the overhead. You know, this is the kink in Hafthor's armor.
It's been a rough start to this year. Rough start coming back with the pressing. We have been working really hard with just doing everything we can to improve the pressing. It's definitely improving. I'm stronger now than I was at SMOE. You know, clearly, you know, I'm making, you know, post-injury PR lifts in the gym all the time. I feel stronger. You know, I don't want to make any excuses, but you know, I don't know. Like I was out of breath. You know, I just lost all the lungs were gone, and I just couldn't press the first second time. It is what it is. You know, we move forward, and you know, I know that I'm fully capable of improving my pressing, and I just gotta do that.
It is coming up, but you know, first in the world deadlift, first in the world stones. That's 2 out of 3 events you came first. You're second on the day for day 1. Tomorrow is another day, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. You know, I'm really looking forward to it as well. I want to mention one thing. Today, warming up in the farmers and log event, I did hurt myself a little bit on my foot, a bit swollen, it's pain, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm going to push through all the events. When I went into the stone, it's like some adrenaline kicked in and the pain stopped. So it's very weird because like now it's this constant pain, you know, but the second I went into the stones, was walking, it's like when the adrenaline hit, it went away.
Amazing.
But in the farmers, if you guys saw how slow I was,
you could see
my pain was, my leg was aching, you know, it was aching. So I don't know why I was aching there, but not in the stones. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. We have some great events. Obviously, you know, the push and then the
huge medley.
Huge medley.
There's 3 huge medleys.
Basically, yeah.
So what is it? It goes push, Husafel,
and arm around,
and then the next event is going to be yoke with power stairs.
Yeah.
And then the last event is overhead.
Yeah. 2 really good events for me that I truly believe that I can win. I just gotta make sure that, you know, the adrenaline kicks in again. The adrenaline kicks in and I just don't feel it, you know. You know, I'm gonna go home, ice it, see how it feels tomorrow. Obviously, I'm not gonna give up. You know, I'm gonna fight till the end. You know, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.